Let's go on Zoom now and speak to football coach, commentator Nana Ajiman to share his thoughts with us on the Black Stars' first game for the African Cup of Nations Qualifiers 2023 against Madagascar later tonight. Nana, thanks very much for your time this morning. First of all, what does Otoado bring to the table since the GFA decided to hand him the job permanently?
Thank you and good morning to you and your viewers. Well, I think the strength of Otoado is the fact that he's based abroad and that he has a wide network of Ghanaian players to choose from. I think that's his overall strength. I think he's guided by and large by Chris Hughton, who has bags of experience, yes, as Dedi Ayew have said, we've seen some progress in the team, development in the team. I'll still talk about the selection criteria because, he threw a question back to the journalist who just basically couldn't answer, because in my mind, it's got to be appearances and form. That has to be the basis for selection. And they were talking about Wakasu. Yes, he has experience, but he has no appearances and he has no form. If you're there training on your own, there's no club, you don't have form, you don't have match playing time. But anyway, that notwithstanding, I believe that the match against Madagascar will be a training affair. Despite the fact that we lost to Comoros in the African Cup of Nations, I would expect Madagascar to receive a resounding beating from the Black Stars. I won't accept anything less.
No, but don't forget, Madagascar were so good at the African Cup of Nations 2019 in Egypt, and to expect a resounding beating of them at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium wouldn't be asking for too much.
No, it wouldn't be asking for too much. We've selected 34 players, 34, and they're all at camp. Okay, three are
one is injured, however. One is injured. Joseph Edu.
Well, yeah, I heard there was a couple of more injured as well. But the fact of the matter is that with the new setup that we have with the technical team, we've all witnessed how it has improved. And I would envisage that this improvement has gone even beyond our participation for the qualifiers against Nigeria, our greatest rivals. So I don't expect anything less than 3 goals.
Okay, okay, so tell me, just as you mentioned, Otoado, his biggest arsenal is based in abroad, and that he has a wide reach and can get as many players as possible. Will the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, especially the game today, be one that would give Ghanaians an idea about what he brings to the table?
Yes, I think it will, because now he's entering into a tournament proper, isn't he? Really, even though this is the qualifiers, you've got to win your games, or else you're not going anywhere. And on the back of that, you've got the World Cup coming in November. This will be, for me, give him the opportunity to really see who his first 11 is, as well as those who will be fighting for places on the bench. I expect this squad to be a very, very competitive squad because, a change in technical direction and all these things can serve as a huge motivating factor for the players. And that is why, we see Mohamed Salisu there. Because, look at the amount of attempts that have been made to get him into the squad, and now he's there. And I think...
hold on. Mohamed Salisu is not there. Mohamed Salisu is not in the team.
I saw it on the video.
No.
He's
He's rather training at the Medina AstroTurf. He's not with them.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He's not with the team. Yes.
So he's not going to participate.
No, he's not participating in this game.
Okay, okay. Well, I still maintain that's his biggest arsenal. It's a bit disappointing to a certain extent because my view is for the World Cup, it would be nice to have 3 or 4 outfield players participating in there because I think that every 4 years we miss out on the cash that FIFA offers to the clubs that the players come from. And if we go out there with a totally foreign-based players in the World Cup, the money will all go back abroad. None of it will come to Ghana.
Nana, you're always the same person who says that the Ghana top flight competition does not have the quality. And but now you are saying that Ghana, we should at least have some players from the local scene being part of the Black Stars because when FIFA is giving money to the clubs because their players have participated in the World Cup, Ghana always misses out. Isn't this a bit contradictory of what your position is in terms of the quality of players in the Ghana Premier League?
The issue about the quality of players is this, is we don't plan ahead because, we know we're going to go into qualifiers for the World Cup. But what we do with our players, any player that makes the grade in the basics of making the grade is shifted out to some other country immediately. The club gets a little bit of cash. The owner spends it on himself and his family, and the club remains dormant nonetheless.
Yeah, let's come back to the game. Let's come back to the game itself and tell me pretty quick. How should we line up? Pretty quick.
Well, I don't know. That's up to the coach, isn't it? What I know is that it's got quite a few players out there who are good. They are good, and based on what we've seen in the 2 legs against Nigeria, I think he has a selection nightmare, to be perfectly honest with you, because he's got such a good squad that he's put together.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting to see who will make the first 11 and what the formation will be, because we're playing at home, and I would imagine something like a 3-4-3, which is quite attacking in nature, to just deal with these Madagascans once and for all. I really can't see this game as a challenge, and I think from the 30-odd players that he has, you're looking at 3 good teams, aren't you?
Okay.
Because it's 11.
Were you surprised to see Wakaso in the team? He hasn't kicked a ball in 7 months.
Yeah, I've said so. More than surprised. I mean, the coach said, "Oh, he's got experience, but he doesn't have appearance and he doesn't have any form."
Okay.
So I don't see that there's any justification that he should be there anyway.
Okay. Thank you, Nana. I appreciate your time this morning. Thanks very much.
Thank you.